Hello, everybody. I'm gonna need to come up with like a greeting. Like every YouTuber has a way of greeting their audience, kind of a consistent header to the video. I don't have that. I'm just saying, hey guys, what's up? Think I called you dumbasses once. So that's valid. Why are you watching this? Keep watching this. This is NBZ versus Meravingio, and I'm instantly discombobulated because I feel like I've put the wrong video in, and we've seen this before, but that's just because NBZ is spamming an oopsie. And this is a different video, and it's Swamper versus Skarmory. Wow, how fun that is! A battle of stealth rocks. And he's still using Shedinja. He's loving this team. I mean, let's try and I didn't know what to talk about in this video. Let's try and get into the psyche of young NBZ, who is still not narrating these videos. He's still putting music on them, so he's still just uploading his wins for people to marvel at. But what is this team? What have we seen so far? We've seen Swampert, Shedinja, and Uxie. It's kind of like defensive but weird with the Shedinja in there. He's a guy who likes a gimmick. The seeds of his of Nubs, the Shuckle, are there, right? In Shedinja. He's a guy who can't resist that little bit of gimmick, a little bit of individuality. I'm saying it like it's a bad thing because that's how I like to talk about MBZ, but it's actually quite charming. But he can't go full gimmick. He knows he can't. He knows he'll lose. So, he's got to back it up with all this sort of solidity. This Swampert, his Uxie. I guess the other thing... What's the other Pokemon we just saw? We just saw it. I forgot what it was. Arcanine. We saw Arcanine. That's a little bit of... Arcanine's a solid mon, but it wasn't OU. I think it was briefly OU. Might have. I can't remember. Maybe in the very early days. Can't remember. Probably not. Yeah, but certainly never had a great reputation. So, I mean, I have no idea what tier we're in. What tier what am I even watching here? I mean, maybe he put it at the start. Maybe you're like, duh. But no, we've seen Skarmory, so this has to be kind of standard or just whatever stuff. Dusknoir, very solid Pokemon. I like using Dusknoir. I like using Pain Split. Obviously, haven't played Pokemon like this in many a year, but I remember I like a Dusknoir. It's never quite as strong as defensively as you want it to be, but Pain Split, you can still make it last for a while if you're decent. Which I guess is what NBZ is going to do here. No, he's going for Thunder Punch against Metagross. Great job, NBZ. Wonderful play, as always. Yeah, there's a bit of whimsy to it, a bit of solidity, bit of that UU charm as well. I guess that's the thing about Arcanine. He's I like it anyway. I'm going to pick it. So... he's kind of got the chops for standard, but he likes to punch a little bit. Tries to go a little bit off beat sometimes. I guess he's trying to be impressive. That's what MBZ's really doing here. He's like, look, I beat this guy using crap, using nothing, and you must like me more for it, and I must gain your internet points. Before NBZ was NBZ, he was just sucking up to other guys on forums. I've run out of things mainly because Dusknoir versus Metagross. Come on, just one of you do something. One of you do something more. There's the Pain Split that we all love so much. I don't know how the Metagross is going to sleep. I've completely missed that. Dusknoir has Hypnosis. I don't think I ever ran mine with Hypnosis because I think it misses too much for me. I do something else. I can't remember what I do. But I wouldn't run Hypnosis. But I get MBZ, likes playing the odds, likes playing the numbers, likes a stat. He's a big nerd, so he knows that it'll hit more than it'll miss. Jolteon comes in. NBZ's like, I ain't having that. I'm going back to my Arcanine. Natural special sponge, obviously. Kind of a bit of a weird thing. I mean, NBZ, by the way, he's cut... I'm not sure, actually. I think just on the screen I'm looking at, it cuts off the sort of text bar of the Pokemon. I don't know if you can see all of it, but I sure can't, so... I mean, if he has captured all of it and it's just me looking at this cutoff, that's my mistake rather than MBZ's, and that's just irritating. Anyway, somehow MBZ dealt with the Jolteon. Just did that. I think what I'm going to use the last minute of this video to do is to actually ask any of you in the comments of this video to comment things that you want me to talk about in the future narrations. And if you just say the battle, That's fine, but you hurt my feelings because I'm pouring stuff out to you on these videos. You might want to know what Sanjeet's been up to. You might want to know what it was like in my channel. You might want to know all about the controversies of Sanjeet Inc. that were swept under the rug. I don't think there were many of those, if any. But you could force me to think of some things. You could ask me anything. This is my AMA for you guys. If you are curious, it's a massive privilege if any of you are curious. That's the battle. The NBZ lost the battle. That's the first loss he uploaded. Some poor decisions too. Yeah, sums up your channel, NBZ. Some poor decisions too. Oh, black screen of death. So next time, guys, but let me know. What do you want to hear about?